Mr. Laurinaitis.
I'm sick of getting no respect around here.
Welcome to High Five Wrestling.
Oh, that was weak. Come on.
So, Raw this week. What'd you think?
What was that?
We might have to redo this.
All right, no, let's keep going.
Okay.
We'll get to that at the end. Let's just start it off. Mick Foley comes out to address the crowd.
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah, seriously. That was interesting.
That was pretty good, I didn't hear any rumors about this, and I think it was pretty exciting. I think most people were pretty surprised to see it. And
I was.
An actual good return from Mick Foley. And he wants to be back in the Rumble. He wants another title shot.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
I do think that he should earn a spot. I have to agree. Unless they're going to book him to have one of the longest runs ever for just putting him in. One superstar that isn't going to win it anyway is going to get screwed out of the spot. But if he came back and won one qualifier match, I would feel satisfied to put Mick Foley in. But, he should have to atone for the sins of the SmackDown Christmas special.
I agree.
So
I think, what we could have seen was some kind of match in order to, a qualifying match. So that's what I would have liked to have seen, but I think we'll probably see it next week. So I think it was, pretty decent build towards the pay-per-view. And then Dolph Ziggler interrupts him, and that's kind of what I was expecting.
Yeah.
And then CM Punk interrupts Dolph Ziggler, and to be honest, I think CM Punk kind of ruined it a little. Not ruined it, but I don't think it even needed CM Punk. I think Dolph Ziggler was doing great. Yeah, I think he outshined CM Punk in this promo.
Where was it gonna go though?
Yeah,
they needed something to bring John Laurinaitis out, and I mean it all builds. I don't see where the chain fits to Mick Foley. See, we had Laurinaitis to Punk, Punk to Ziggler, but Ziggler to Foley isn't really a chain link.
And the end result wanted to be something with John Laurinaitis later on in the show, and I think this built well towards the main event, and also built well towards the Royal Rumble and towards Laurinaitis' promo later on.
Did it seem kind of odd that he was like, "As for you, Foley, I'll consider it. My mind's made up. The answer is no." It's like, did they jump cut, or did he just take 5 seconds to think about it? I thought my DVR broke and jump ahead a minute or something.
It's Laurinaitis. Okay, so next segment is Epico and Primo, who are the champions, against Air Boom, who are the challengers for the tag team titles. What did you think about this?
Originally, I had a little rant planned about the fact that the tag team titles were so irrelevant they were lost at a house show. But apparently, this could be due to Evan Bourne's second suspension due to the wellness program. This one's going to be for 60 days. I still don't understand why they couldn't have lost it on his last Raw before the suspension.
Yeah, I think it kind of makes the house shows a little more interesting if this does happen, because I don't even know. I had heard that it hadn't happened in I don't know how many years, but it had been several.
Yeah, it's been a while
since
the title changed.
Kevin Nash beat Bob Backlund for the world title. That's
at a house show.
Yeah, Bob Backlund. That's pretty old.
You don't go to a house show expecting a title change.
Yeah, so people that are mad about this need to just hang out with Evan Bourne for a little bit.
I mean, I'm not upset. I was a little bit confused at first. Now it makes sense. And the only thing I'm left wondering is why they couldn't have just changed hands on Raw. I mean, I hope you enjoyed watching them lose the titles. I think there was the Oakland house show.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed seeing that Oakland.
Yeah,
Got your money's worth for that.
I think it was definitely probably has something to do with Evan Bourne getting depushed. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's going to...
Depushed or suspended?
I think it's going to be Evan Bourne, when he comes back, he's going to be very low job.
I don't think...
Low card,
If you want my personal opinion, I don't think he comes back.
We'll see.
If he comes back, he'll come back in an off-camera role and eventually be released. Yeah. But I think this is the end of Air Boom.
Yeah, so...
You can't just have Kofi.
We'll see if Kofi suffers or ends up...
Kofi always suffers. There is no good...
We'll see if he ends up getting, some kind of main event push. But for now, we'll, just have to settle with Kofi Kingston.
Okay. To the actual match, Nobody got an intro. They said the match was next, went to commercial, and when they came back, all 4 were in the ring.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of funny. Glad they got it out of the way pretty quick.
The match was okay. It was decent back and forth. I think the finish was kind of actually pretty good. I don't know who it is, Epico and Primo. They just look the same. So
yeah.
I don't know which one.
They're the male Bella twins.
Basically,
almost.
I think Epico got the pin, and the finisher actually looks pretty impressive. We'll see if ever can sell it like Evan Bourne, because he can't
Epico
sell
and Primo
moves.
retain. So
Yep. So
good for them. At least they weren't making it look like a mistake.
As long as we see Rosa Mendez every week, I'm fine with it. Okay, so the next match was Jack Swagger versus Zack Ryder for the U.S. Championship.
Not sure what this match was about.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it has directly to do with the John Cena storyline.
Yeah, I guess, if they just want to take the belt off Ryder and...
yeah, I mean,
because the end result was Jack Swagger going over,
yeah.
Zack Ryder.
It was really there was almost no back and forth. It was really an unimpressive match.
Yeah, I haven't been impressed with Zack Ryder's matches. I really haven't. I think he needs some kind of...
See, the funny thing is this is his first title defense.
Yeah, and so I think to be a credible champion, he's got to have some really career-defining matches. Like every champion that's just a legend has had some really career-defining matches, and this could have been a great match. Swagger can bring it in the ring. So, but they took the title off him, so it makes that it's already been done. So I kind of just wonder why. Is it because they want to continue something with the Zack Ryder and Kane John Cena storyline? Is it because Zack Ryder is actually injured? What's going on?
I noticed that the audience didn't really have a strong reaction to.
Yeah.
So could it be that Ryder, once the fans got what they wanted and got Ryder the title, did they just stop caring about him?
Yeah, because I do think that could be the case also, because Zack Ryder is much better at chasing the title as opposed to just having the title and being the champion.
Once he won the title, it seemed like nobody. I mean, I don't want a blanket statement to nobody, but it seemed like nobody really cared. I mean,
so
unimpressive title reign.
Yeah, unimpressive match.
Yep. Perez Hilton. Someone's gonna have to explain to me who that is.
I don't know who it is either. Some gay guy, famous gay guy. Sorry.
Comes out to introduce a Divas tag match. Kelly and Alicia Fox versus the Bella Twins. Got my stopwatch out. 56 seconds.
Unimpressive.
Mm-hmm. Kelly and Alicia Fox win via pinfall. Absolutely no tags were made.
Hey, at least they tried to do something with the Divas, I guess.
Cut them loose.
Yeah, it was.
Cut them loose or move them all to Superstar.
At least it was really short, I guess.
What happened to Beth Phoenix? Did she get pregnant too? I have not seen the women's champion in like a month. Maybe
CM Punk, what have you been doing? Okay. So,
Natalia is really a man.
The SmackDown recap, 2-second review.
So, we didn't do a SmackDown review, so we're going to do a SmackDown review real quick. Yeah. It sucked.
My review is, it sucked.
Yep.
So
let's move on.
R-Truth comes up to address the crowd, but it's interrupted by none other than Wade Barrett, the best in the WWE. The best.
Best at SmackDown. And I mean, he would look a lot better if he moved to Raw, but you can't really shuffle the developmental roster of SmackDown.
Yeah, they did have a good week this ratings wise in SmackDown. So
which was interesting because they had a horrible showing.
Yeah, so
honestly, I saw R-Truth come out, and then I noticed he was playing around with the Jumbotron, showing Photoshop pictures of himself at Disney World. So I started messing around in my email.
Yeah.
So, until I heard Teddy Long come out.
Yeah, I think it was a decent segment, though. You had Wade Barrett, man, he's good on the mic, he's good at selling things, and so I enjoyed it. It's set up for the next match, which was an over-the-top challenge. But the only problem I had with this, which was, The Miz, Sheamus, R-Truth and Wade Barrett. But the only problem I had with it was what happened. Or, Teddy Long literally, he actually just said, "And the winner wins."
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, the winner should get something. The winner should get some kind of good number at the Rumble, or get to pick other people's numbers, or something. Get to pick one person's number.
Yeah.
Anything. Come on, throw a dog a bone. It was lame. So
pick a match stipulation on SmackDown for a match against a superstar of your choice. Yeah. I mean, it's not that difficult.
I like the over-the-top challenge, but give them some kind of incentive.
Also, Wade Barrett, I didn't see how he went out. I just know he went out. What happened?
Wade Barrett. Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, see, it's like he.
Oh, I think it was R-Truth threw them both over.
No, R-Truth threw The Miz over, who was throwing Sheamus, or R-Truth threw Sheamus over, who was throwing The Miz over. Wade Barrett just got thrown out within the first 30 seconds.
All three of them threw him over.
No. Wade Barrett was gone before.
No, but he got thrown out by all three of them.
Oh, okay.
So
like I said, I wasn't.
So at least there wasn't like someone actually just clearly throwing someone over. Wade got thrown out by three people, and then
everyone got thrown out by each other. Yeah, except for R-Truth, who won. Yeah.
So I figured R-Truth was going to win. That's what I predicted because he's the least likely to win. Kind of like Mark Henry last year, he won an over the top challenge, and just because he kind of
Well, since they got nothing for it, it was an
Martin
interesting
Luther
match.
King Day. No, just kidding.
Wow.
No.
That's low.
No,
we're going to move on. You ruined it. We're going to move on.
Okay.
Jack Swagger versus John Cena. John Cena beats up on Swagger, and Kane's intro interrupts. There was no real match here.
Kind of, it was kind of entertaining to see John Cena going back to his, little bit of heel days, and so a little bit of ruthless aggression. So it was kind of nice to see.
He
kind of made the U.S. champion look.
Would have been cool if you put him through the. Like he should look credible in the first place.
That's true.
It was interesting that I would like to see him put through the announcer table. Do they still make breakaway announcer tables, or are they built firmly now that everyone's got their laptops in it?
No, they still make them breakaway. Okay. But so
because I know I'd be pissed if John Cena put Jack Swagger through my iPad. I don't really have an iPad, but just as an example.
But so Kane tells Cena he's doing well at embracing the hate, and so are we going to see Cena turn heel to Rumble? My answer?
Maybe.
No.
No? You don't think so?
I think we're going to wait. They're going to wait till WrestleMania, which is the big payoff. Just like Hulk Hogan waited till Bash at the Beach, '96. I think.
You don't even know.
I said I think. You said.
Oh, Brodus Clay's back. Oh, joyous day.
Do I need to leave while you rant for a little bit?
No, you can just stay right here.
I'll let you rant on this for a little bit.
I'm just.
Brodus Clay versus JTG. Go.
Short match. Most of it spent him dancing around in the ring before for a needless intro, a waste of pyrotechnics, and then JTG looking on as he should in disgust. JTG just comes in and pretty much gets stomped. What happened to the other guy, Shad? What happened to Shad? Because they used to make Crime Time, and now
I don't care.
It's just
I didn't
JTG.
like it. I didn't like Crime Time. So.
Yo! It's Crime Time. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So I enjoyed Brodus Clay.
I know you do. It looks like a Hell's Angel got locked in a McDonald's for a week and ate all the food and then turned gay for no reason. It's not really funny to watch a 350-pound man make body gestures at the man that's grabbing him. Oh, great, it's Brodus Clay. That doesn't mean it's funny. It's annoying. It's stupid.
It's a gimmick. It's a character that you can enjoy.
I'm waiting for the day a heel just comes out and hits him with a belt or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing him in an actual feud. Because
I don't think he ever makes it to an actual feud. I think he makes it to Santino Marella status.
How many heel jobbers are there? I think the only one left is like Tyler Rex. Okay. So next segment was Daniel Bryan addressing the crowd.
And plug his championship match against Mark Henry.
And why are they rehashing how terrible SmackDown was?
I don't know.
So I was not impressed by this segment, but...
You're a bastard, Big Show. If I see your face again, I'm going to attack it.
Yeah, so...
Get a clean victory.
But it's set up, that Daniel Bryan is the main event guy. They're trying to make him important.
Okay. Up next is one of the most convoluted main events we've had in a while.
Yeah.
It started out as Daniel Bryan, Chris Jericho, and CM Punk versus Mark Henry, Dolph Ziggler, and David Otunga.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing really happened besides wrestling in the very early parts of the match.
It was a decent match.
Then Chris Jericho gets tagged in, dances around the ring, which I immediately fast-forwarded because I knew this was going to happen. Danced around the ring, tagged himself out, and went backstage. If you're going to turn him heel, just have him come out and, him tell the fans that they shouldn't be excited to have him back or something. I don't know. I don't think this is genius or a work of art. I think it's just annoying, and it makes me want to turn off my TV.
Yeah, I don't think it's a work of art. I think it's just filler, and I think it's hopefully it has a big payoff. But right now, it's just not that enjoyable to watch. But
if it has a big payoff, I'm not going to eat my words, but I'll forgive him.
Yeah, I'm not going to eat my words either, but I think it's good that he actually was doing something different and not just walking out to the crowd. Because I hate that when WWE...
Wasting our segment. At least there was a little bit of wrestling involved before.
Yeah, like, I mean, why just keep doing the exact same thing over and over again? It's like...
Because this is WWE and repetition breeds ratings, apparently, to them. Anyway, Mark Henry and Daniel Bryan later fight outside of the ring area. Typed area, meant to say area, it said arena. Stupid me. And Mick Foley comes out to replace Daniel Bryan. Mick Foley and CM Punk win via submission with Mr. Sacco and the Mandible Claw. That brought back some memories of me watching my Eve of Destruction tape.
So
I'm not going to pretend like I saw him. And then John Laurinaitis comes out and reverses the decision. What are you doing?
Yeah, ready.
That's just, if you put that in my mouth, I will break your jaw on camera. John Laurinaitis comes out and reverses the decision. CM Punk yells at Laurinaitis for a while. Same stuff he's been saying for a while now. And then so does Foley, but Foley's was a lot shorter. Just asking, are you going to screw up CM Punk at the Royal Rumble? John Laurinaitis admits he's going to screw Punk at the Royal Rumble, then tells Foley to stay out of it, and he demands more respect, and then hits Foley with a microphone. Yeah,
John Laurinaitis actually showed emotion, and they kind of tried to give him a little bit of a character, or give character to his character, I guess. And I think it was good to see that. I still, I don't think he's half as exciting
as what?
Vince McMahon.
Oh, as Vince McMahon. I was going to say, as what? The Raw general manager that was never revealed?
Yeah, well, hopefully he's not full-time. Hopefully they actually have someone for that.
He said that he is going to become the permanent general manager.
We'll see.
But we'll see what happens at the Royal when he tries to screw Punk. Could he be replaced?
Yeah. So, overall, I think this was a pretty good SmackDown. Oh, did I do that last week?
Yes. Overall, this is a pretty good Raw.
Okay, yeah. How many stars out of 10?
I'd give it 7. I mean, Brodus Clay aside and Chris Jericho aside, it was really decent. It was nice to see John Laurinaitis finally stop being neutral, general manager of talent relations, or whatever the hell he is. He's finally becoming a heel general manager. Something, just go one way or the other. He finally went one way, and I'm happy about it.
I'm going to one-up you, but actually this was going to be my rating anyway. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
And I'll give it a 10 out of 10 when Jericho...
does something.
When Jericho
like
actually
when
says
Chris
something.
Jericho stops pulling a John Laurinaitis and actually goes one way.
Yeah, so all in all, a pretty good Raw. So, but the only thing I thought was it was really entertaining to watch, fun. It had a lot of different, so many different things for storyline wise, and just really actually started building towards the Rumble, which is this is prime time for ratings.
Yep.
So
and then they're going to start the Royal Road to WrestleMania.
Yeah, Rumble's coming up. Then Elimination Chamber's coming up. Then after that, we get none other than WrestleMania. So I think it was great. What would you give Match of the Night?
Let me look off your script. I tore mine.
I think it was interesting to see. There wasn't any just great matches.
I agree. Really they were all really decent. I'm going to say the main event match because we got to see Mick Foley wrestling again, which is always a treat.
Yeah, I would have to give it to the Over the Top challenge and the main event because I didn't. Yeah, so it's a tie, but I didn't think either of them were just like, wow, or #OMG or whatever. So overall, pretty good Raw. But I think if we would have saw like a 4 or 5 star match, it would have just made it that much better.
Yeah.
But
any time Raw is better than SmackDown.
Yeah. So
all right, let's end this. We're running really long.
It's true. So hopefully you guys made it through the end and comment, rate, subscribe, and we will high five you later.
No way.
Oh,
I missed.
Go ahead.